There's something wrong with the morning routines you see on social media. Wake up at 5 a.m., meditate for an hour, make a green smoothie, work out, journal. It's all so easy, right? Wrong. These routines suggest that this is what we should be striving for. But that doesn't work for everyone. We don't all have the same schedules or needs, and we shouldn't feel guilty for not following the same routine. I've spent the last 6 years tweaking my morning routine. I tried the 2-hour billionaire morning routine, which didn't even make me a millionaire, by the way. I got inspired by random, beautiful videos that made me want to romanticize my life, and I tried more practical routines such as the Miracle Morning. And you know what? I was starting to fall in the trap of doing things because people on the internet said I should. I was trying to force practices into my life that were supposedly good for my productivity, but I didn't really enjoy doing them. Recently, I realized there are 5 key components of my morning routine that really haven't changed over the years. And I want to give you a really honest look at what my morning routine looks like right now. But first, I want to ask, what do you want to get out of a morning routine? What's the purpose? For me, I want to feel happy and energized going into the rest of my day. Especially when it's a work day, I want to laugh and I want to be myself before I have to be more serious and professional. Or at least pretend to be. I've found it important to keep things simple. If I incorporate too much in a routine, I'm likely going to feel rushed and overwhelmed. And I hate feeling rushed in the morning. Normally, I wake up before my husband. While he's sleeping, I'll lay on my chiropractic wedge, which is for my neck, by the way, and while I'm doing this, I'll lay under my red light for about 10 minutes. And I'll usually lay in silence. Sometimes I think about what I've got going on that day, or maybe a crazy dream that I had, or absolutely nothing. After that, I wake Alex up, let the pups out, start to rehydrate, and get ready for our walk. And I want to note that we both work from home, so we do have the luxury of time. This walk is probably one of the most important parts of my day. I get outside, I get sunshine in my eyes, and anyone who listens to the Huberman Lab, you know what I'm talking about. And I get uninterrupted family time for about an hour. Now you may be thinking about how many other things I could incorporate into my morning routine if I were to cut that walk in half. But you know what? I don't want to. This walk wakes me up and it leaves me feeling energized and happy. And like I said earlier, that is ultimately the goal of my morning routine. And I've moved around enough so I won't feel super restless during the workday. When we get home, Alex will start making breakfast while I play with Bucket outside or in the house, depending on what she wants. And once I start making my breakfast, we do something that I have found to be surprisingly important. We watch Family Guy. This feels a little taboo in the world of morning routines. But you know what? 1, I don't care. And 2, it makes me laugh and it reminds me not to take myself too seriously throughout the day. And all in, watching an episode of Family Guy or something similar, it's about 22 minutes and that gives me enough time to make and eat my breakfast, as well as cuddle with the pups afterwards. Personally, I think it's way more entertaining than just mindlessly scrolling through social media. But also, if that's your thing, you do you. Now, you may have seen my video from over 3 years ago sharing my experience with the Miracle Morning routine, which is probably my favorite structured routine that I've come across. In a nutshell, it consists of 6 lifesavers that you complete each morning. Silence or meditation, affirmation, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing or writing. And you might notice that now I only do 2 out of the 6 activities in my current morning routine: silence and exercise. So why not the others? Well, affirmations and visualizations aren't things that I truly desire doing on a daily basis. I've found them to be more effective in certain situations. For instance, if I'm really nervous about something I have to do at work, or if I'm doubting myself. But thankfully, those situations don't come up that often. And I found reading and scribing to be activities I enjoy doing in the evening to wind down. I've tried a lot of journaling in the morning, and I found that I don't always have much to say. But after a long, maybe eventful day where my experiences and emotions are fresh, journaling feels much more beneficial to me. And let's be honest, reading, especially fiction, can be a nice escape from the real world, and I found it helps me mentally separate from the events of the day. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for learning about the top ways to optimize our day and our lives, as well as taking inspiration from others. But we need to strike a balance. If everything we do is optimized and regimented, it's harder to make room for spontaneity and fun. It makes us more like robots. We need time for the things that bring us joy and make us laugh, the things that make us human. I want to go to bed looking forward to the morning I have ahead of me. And I am much more likely to have a good day if I start my day off feeling energized and doing things that I genuinely enjoy doing. Bottom line, don't just do things to meet other people's standards. Do things because they resonate with you, because you want to do them, or maybe there's a benefit that you're actively seeking. Take inspiration, learn about different practices, but don't lose sight of your own preferences. Now, if you're someone who wants more structure in their morning routine, but you kind of don't know where to start, I would recommend checking out The Miracle Morning. The author came out with an updated and expanded edition of the book, and it's really good. It even has the Miracle Evening and the Miracle Life. I think those are the two key editions, but there's a lot of really good stuff and good inspiration in this book. There's even an app that came out where you can kind of check off all of the lifesavers that you do, so that's pretty cool. And there are even some meditations and programs within the app that allow you to knock out visualization and affirmation and meditation, all these things in one go. So that's pretty sweet. Definitely check out the book if you're interested, but I had a very good experience with it. So anyway, I didn't realize that I was so passionate about morning routines. I think my opinions have shifted over the years, but I mean, that's also like your morning routine. It's gonna change over time, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be picture perfect. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I picked out a few others that I thought you might like, and I will see you in the next one. If you're still here, hey, I'm back. I took a break. Work has been kind of crazy. I also got my braces off. And I'm really excited, and I feel rested and rejuvenated. I have a few other videos in the works, but to be totally honest, work has needed to take priority, and I've needed to pay attention to my own work-life balance, and I didn't want that getting out of whack. So videos needed to take a back seat for a little bit, and hey, you know what? That might happen again, but I'm okay with that. I've made peace with it. I felt guilty for a little while. Again, it's just societal expectations and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, I just wanted to say, hey, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.